This presentation of Corn Belt League Baseball on News Channel Nebraska is presented by Liberty First Credit Union. From your first checking account to a new car to your new home, Liberty First Credit Union is there for all your life's milestones. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
And welcome to Seymour Smith Park in Omaha, Nebraska, Thursday night. Corn Belt League Baseball once again coming your way on News Channel Nebraska. Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you as the Bombers square off with the Black Sox. And Andy, you're getting in kind of the meat and potatoes of the summer season when you talk about where we're sitting in the Corn Belt League. When you look at these two teams, second and third respectively, the Black Sox at 12-5, the Bombers at 11-8. And you know, you always hear, you kind of feel it out at the beginning. You start getting the momentum during the middle, and you want to be playing your best baseball right about this time with the tournament just a few weeks away.
Yeah, you're exactly right. A couple weeks ago, I had that all-star break. That was a really fun event. Now it's back to the grind, and now all those spots are solidified. Your infield, your rotation, and now we have a matchup. Couldn't ask for a better matchup between the Black Sox and Bombers, sitting second and third in the league, really jockeying for position, you know, eyeballing that tournament and regular season championship run.
Glad that you're with us. It's a hot summer day in Omaha, but plenty of baseball will be played. Thursday night, Corn Belt League Baseball on NCN is coming up next. First pitch just around the corner.
And in the spirit of sportsmanship, we ask that all fans after.
Whether you play on a field or play on a court or are running to greatness, during the game and after the game, during the wins and during the losses, Agri City Insurance has you covered. Here to help you insure what matters most. Agri City Insurance.
The biggest event in area history is underway. Ashley Home Stores of Central Nebraska's limited-time $3 million factory direct furniture and mattress sell-off. Find tons of furniture and mattresses, all priced to sell. Hurry! It's first come, first save. Now at Ashley Home Stores of Central Nebraska.
What does farming mean to you? For most, it's hard work, dedication, and livelihood. Unfortunately, that also comes with risk. At Nebraska Crop Insurance in Beatrice, they know the nonstop dedication involved to keep your family protected from that risk and ensure their livelihood. Not only do they know everything about the coverage you need, they're also farmers themselves. So protect what means the most to you with the agent who knows what it means to be a farmer. Nebraska Crop Insurance, 615 Dorsey Street in Beatrice.
Have you ever wondered what's behind the doors of Valley Vet Fashion Direct in Marysville? See, this isn't just a vet supply store. They carry a large selection of all kinds of boots, work, fashion, or casual, for all ages. Make sure you check out the sales selection to steal a deal. Perfect your look with a variety of jeans, shirts, and accessories. And if you can't find your size in the store, chances are they have it in their huge warehouse. Valley Vet Fashion Direct on Highway 36 in Marysville, open 7 days a week.
When you want to wear your pride on your sleeve, true Nebraskans turn to NebraskaScreenPrinting.com for the latest screen printing and embroidery design. View hundreds of designs or upload your own for any school activity, sport, booster club, or business. We can do it all in whatever color your pride comes in. Get your group order in for your event or team at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com today for a fast and convenient turnaround. We're custom sports screen printing and embroidery at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com. Proud to be Nebraskan.
Claybaugh Pharmacy provides you with all the pharmacy options a person would need. As a full-service pharmacy, we give you all the traditional options, but also have the modern technology to maintain your profiles. Maybe you're busy. Head to ClaybaughPharmacy.com. Click on Online Refills to get your prescriptions filled from the convenience of your home. Claybaugh Pharmacy and Gift Shop, your hometown family-owned pharmacy.
Welcome back. Getting a look there at Sonny McGonigal, head coach for the Black Sox. He is one of the old guard, if you will. Him and Johnston Hobbs for the Filth Ballers. They're the experienced coaches with 3+ years apiece between them. Not far behind, though, is the Bombers head coach as well with 2. So he's starting to get a little bit going with this Bombers team as well, Austin Alexander. While, you know, the Bombers sitting at 3rd currently, he said, we have not actually played a game close to our abilities yet. Far from a perfect game, and there's a difference between being a perfectionist and not, but he said, we have not even come close to scratching the true capabilities of what we can do if we put a whole game together, which is encouraging if you're still sitting at 3rd in the league at 11-8 at this point.
Well, and a couple things go into that. Yes, it's encouraging that you still have a growth available and potential out there, but that's also part of the growing pains of trying to find your lineup. And now that these lineups have somewhat solidified, you know, you got guys out on vacation, things of that nature, injuries. But the Bombers are now settling into a rotation, a pitching rotation. They're figuring out who they like at short, who they like at 3rd. And I expect big things from the Bombers down the stretch, especially after talking with head coach Austin Alexander.
We are moments away from getting this thing started. Again, Sonny McGonigal giving his players some final words of encouragement as we get ready for pitch number 1 here. We'll look at how the schedule lines up. The Black Sox, a very good campaign at 12-5. The Bombers coming off a victory on Tuesday, a 14-8 win over the Royal Blue Dogs, so a dominant performance there. The Black Sox were in action on Monday. They're also coming off a 14-run performance, 14-7 over the Rail Riders. So these teams, they have
some offense.
Some good offense. They like to get active on the bases, and they can put points on the board or runs, if you will.
And I think you're going to see from both of these lineups, especially your 1 through 4, 5, 6 batters, they're going to really try to work the count, get deep into the count. How will these two starting pitchers, and Braden Zwiner and looks like Adam Eggert, how are they going to combat that? Are they going to try and pound the zone? They're going to work around these batters? It's really going to be a good chess match here from the mound, really from both of these two starting pitchers.
Well, Corn Belt League Baseball on News Channel Nebraska is presented by Liberty First Credit Union. From your first auto loan to buying a car to a new home, Liberty First there is all of your life's milestones. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose. So you have on the mound Eli Srnkovic for the Black Sox.
Another guy out of Northeast Community College. Looking at the 2 spot there earlier, but yeah, Eli, he's got some good stuff, and you can kind of see why Northeast had such a phenomenal season, good year this past year. A lot of dominant pitchers here in the Corn Belt League, hailing from Northeast Community College.
It's interesting because Sonny Sunigal, Black Sox head coach, says composed on the mound, repeatable delivery, and he's a great teammate and a student of the game. But the interesting point is you have composed pitcher in Srnkovic, which is exactly how the Bombers head coach Alexander described Adam Eggert, who is their ace. So we're going to really see a duel on the mound we expect here tonight.
Yeah, and that's what I was getting at with the, chess match and how these two pitchers are going to approach these two really hot lineups as far as swinging the bat right now.
So leading things off, Danny Spahnberg for the Bombers. Srnkovic is the pitcher with the most innings under his belt for the Black Sox, a 2.727 ERA. This one put in play, nice catch for out number 1, Manny Fragoso.
And just a perfectly placed pitch there. Inside, within the strike zone, really tied up the batter. Had to get his bat out there, kind of tied him up though. Lazy little looper there to second base.
So James Grease now in the batter's box for the Bombers. Fouls that first pitch straight back. Grease is batting .324 on the summer. Glad you're with us for our Region 4 Behavioral Health Systems first inning here on News Channel Nebraska.
Sitting at a 1-1 count here, Sirkovich. Really like how he's keeping everything right over the plate. Oh, that was close.
This one put in play, fielded by Blinn. And he makes the throw across. It was a close one.
That arm strength, though, that allows him to play back. He didn't have to kind of rush in on that chopper. Knew he had the arm strength to get him down on first base. Well played. How about Sirkovich using his defense, his infield here, top half of this first inning.
Get another look courtesy of Husker Rehab and Madison County Bank. And as he said, stepped into it, got it there in time, and that brings Nico Saul to the plate.
Oh.
And the off speed from Sirkovich had him fooled there.
He was not looking for that on the first pitch, no doubt.
According to Coach Senegal, Sirkovich has a two-seam, a four-seam, a slider, as well as a changeup, which I believe is what we just saw. Not bad changeup for the young man.
No, and when you can change it up from your four-seam to a two-seam fastball, usually that two-seamer has a little bit of movement on, just a different look for the batters.
Ball two, that one low. So Saul batting right at 300 so far this summer.
Ooh. Little high, but man, that was close as well. Push it to a 3-1 though. Batter is in the driver's seat.
And rips that one down the first baseline. This will be extra bases. So a stand-up double for Saul with two down here in the top of the first.
Yeah, and Nico did a fabulous job there, laying off that high pitch, got the ball, and then that put him, like I said, in the driver's seat, forcing that 3-1 count, and was sitting on that fastball, got it, churned on it, ripped it down the line. Good for a double.
So that brings Kyle Weber to the plate, just shy of 300, batting .297.
Weber will be playing third base tonight. Plays his college ball right down the street at Bellevue University.
And Weber has some pop in his bat. He's gone yard once this summer. Also has 8 runs batted in.
Not surprising, because Bellevue likes to load up on the hitting over there. They always seem to be in the postseason making a run down the stretch.
That one in for a strike.
Seeing Kyle Weber was hoping that was a little high. Didn't get the call though. It's a quick word with the umpire there.
So Weber is one of Coach Alexander's players from Bellevue, where Coach Alexander's been an assistant for 3 years. So he said, this team was pretty much given to me, but I did bring over 4 of my players.
He did.
Which, you enjoy having that familiarity. And Weber's one of them.
I really like this Bombers lineup. A lot of kids young men that play for colleges within the state, but then also a lot of high school players within the state that have come back here to fill out this roster for the Bombers. Got Concordia, Bellevue, Doane University.
Decent hit ball down the third baseline, just foul. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Weber.
Yeah, so early on here, when these hitters are getting the pitch they're looking for from Sirkovich, they're able to drive it, able to pull it to strong side of the field that they're batting from.
High and outside there, 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Really nice take. Not swinging the bat, staying in front in the count, staying ahead.
And the off speed throws off Weber. He goes down swinging, so just 1 hit in the top of the first. We're scoreless as we head to the bottom of the inning here on News Channel Nebraska.
It's in our passion. It's in our achievements. It's in our architecture and our heritage. It's in the way we innovate and discover. It's how we engage and inspire. It's time to experience it for yourself. Peru State College. See what's in it for you.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said...
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
Welcome back. Bottom of the first inning. Bombers unable to score any runs in that top of the first. Now the Black Sox will get a shot. And for the Bombers, you have Adam Eggert on the mound. And interesting, too, talking to head coach Austin Alexander, he says a weakness of this team is pitching. And basically we have 2 pitchers, 2 starters who do a great job, but anyone after, it's not pretty, is the way he put it. So to the point, Adam Eggert is 1A to 1B. He's one of those 2 stud pitchers, as according to Coach Alexander, and he is very happy to have him on the mound tonight. Eggert has 32 innings pitched, just over a 2.1 ERA, and he's composed, pounds the strike zone, hits the middle, and Coach absolutely loves what he brings when he's throwing.
Yeah, and a lot of folks from southeast Nebraska recognize the name, recognize this young man. Played from his high school ball at Platt Smith High School, a real nice developed high school unit down there. Now he's moved his talents up to Wayne State, so kind of spreading around the whole state here. Playing for Platt Smith and getting up to northeast Nebraska for Wayne. Now here at the Corn Belt League over the summer.
So Stephen Larkin leading things off here for the Black Sox.
So right away, Eggert gets ahead with that low outside fastball up in the count 0-1. That's exactly where he wants to be.
I mean, just to continue, Coach Alexander says he's always going to challenge hitters, attacks the mid. He has that fastball, curveball, and changeup that he can all throw for strikes. And he loves how he can control his emotions as well. Super even-keeled when he's on the mound. Doesn't let anything get to him.
That's almost one of those things you can't really coach. You can talk at people, you can talk at youngsters and say, keep your cool. But when your back's against the wall or you're down in that count, it's really on the young man. Wow. Wow.
He sits down his first batter. Larkin goes down swinging.
Utilizes fastball, kind of snuck what looked like a slider in there for his second pitch, and that was all curveball there once he got ahead in the count for the punch out.
So that brings Peyton Blinn to the plate.
There's Austin Alexander, head coach of the Bombers. Got to be happy with the way he's seen thus far.
And the swing and a miss for Blinn. He's batting .167 on the season. And that was a breaking ball with some movement on it.
I was going to say, you can see the movement. Once it leaves the hand there, you're not sure where that ball is going to end up. Kind of freezes the batter.
Well, that time it stayed up.
That was a little bit of a hurry up there. You kind of get the feeling Adam Eggert tried to quicken that up, get one in on the batter.
So that is an easy play there for Caleb Lemon for out number 2.
Yeah, and almost a defensive swing there. Eggert, a lot of confidence in his defense, keeping it low, utilizing that defense.
Now you have Spencer Crane at the plate. And Crane, he's doing all right, batting .395. And he leads the Black Sox and is the only Black Sox to go yard. He's done it twice so far. So he's got some pop.
Yeah, and a high average to go along with that pop. Right at 400. What'd you say, 395? He's doing some work at the plate.
That one goes straight back.
Well over our production truck. No worries there, Brandon. We're in the clear.
You know they're already shaking their fist at you in the truck. You're saying it already in the first inning, and there's 6.5 more to go. But we're free for the time being, and that would be
nice
a
play.
6-3 putout. So 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the first. We head to the second. You're watching Corn Belt League Baseball on News Channel Nebraska.
It's that time of year when the air is at its freshest, the green is on the landscape, and the great outdoors is all around us. With so much beauty in our area, such as Lewis and Clark Lake, there are plenty of reasons to make moments enjoying the sun and a few nights beneath the stars. On your way to your outdoor adventure, stop at Shop EZ south of Yankton and get all the snacks and drinks you'll need. Outdoor Adventures, powered locally by Sedex. Shop Columbus Motor Company during the Make This the Summer event for the new vehicle. They have a great selection of new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps for work or play, and Ram tough trucks that can handle any job you've got. And they have a 5-day money-back guarantee in case you're not completely satisfied. Stop by their dealership at 2806 23rd Street in Columbus or shop them online at columbusmotorcompanyne.com, where you'll find one low price, plain and simple, always.
Welcome back. Getting ready for the second inning of Corn Belt League Baseball between the Bombers and the Black Sox. Fans young and old here at Seymour Smith on a Thursday night.
I think she's cheering on her older brother, or I don't know what the case is, but she looks like a softball player, no doubt.
Well, glad that you're with us. This is becoming a staple of our summer coverage. Thursday night baseball here on News Channel Nebraska, and we have some more coverage coming up for our viewers too. Tomorrow we'll be doing the opening ceremonies of the Cornhusker State Games.
That's going to be fun.
There's all kinds of fun stuff set up for that. Skydiving, a world record axe throwing attempt.
Okay.
So tune in for that. It is a Guinness Book of World Records. So tune in tomorrow at 8 o'clock for the Cornhusker State Games opening ceremonies. So we have the second inning officially underway, and it's Brennan Cassio leading things off.
Cassio also made a really nice play from shortstop there to close out past inning.
It's 3-0 to Cassio, and he will take his base. So the leadoff man gets on here in the top of the second. This second inning is brought to you by Unity Eye Center. our second inning sponsor here on NCN. Philip Jordan now at the plate, the designated hitter here for the Bombers.
Sitting in the 6 hole here, so you know he's got good wood. Has a duck on the pond, but he's going.
And that was one heck of a throw. Casio dead to right, so shout out to Rusty Wortman, the man behind the plate with the gun.
My goodness, yeah, another young man from Northeast Community College. You got to think that's a little bit of an advantage here for the Black Sox, having pitcher and catcher both playing for Northeast Community College. But, man, it almost felt like a hit and run that wasn't caught or translated to the batter.
Monster cut there by Jordan. He was unable to connect. Jordan hitting .250 on the summer.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for head coach Alexander of the Bombers. You get that first runner on, threw a walk, and pitch later, he's gunned down at second base.
Two strikes to Jordan. He is one of 3 players on this Bombers roster who's put it over the fence. He's taken a couple of big cuts. Lays off the high off-speed pitch.
And you could tell he wanted to swing. He wanted to pull the trigger. Good job laying off.
Here's the 2-2. And this time the off-speed fools him. That's the second strikeout now for Sirkovich.
Real good movement on that pitch there from Sirkovich. As you're looking at it, you know, on your screen, moving left to right, that's away from the batter. So difficult to catch up to.
Now you have Gage Julin at the plate. So he could appreciate that throw out by Rusty Wortman.
Ouch.
Julin plays catcher as he wears that one, and Coach Alexander said he is one of those guys who has an absolute hose when he's playing behind the plate. So,
And, you know, catchers get beat up enough, and then
he wears one on the back.
Yeah, he steps into the box, and first pitch of his first at bat takes one on the shoulder. That's the life of a catcher. I don't know what to tell you, Brandon.
It's not all it's cracked up to be. Despite that, though, Coach Alexander said Julin is just one of those attitude guys. He's a player that will stay after games and catch bullpens for pitchers, and is just always putting in the extra time for the betterment of the team.
And I tell you what, he's got a healthy lead over there at first base. Kind of has me speculating. Are they going to try and get a little tricky here, a hit and run, try and move somebody over? Spark a little 2-out rally?
Caleb Lemon now at the plate, and he's batting .372 and lays down a bunt. It's a decent one. And errant throw. This may be a score. So Julin comes all the way around from first. Makes that ball on the back not hurt quite so much when that happens not long after.
You're exactly right. And, you know, my speculation, I think, was kind of on par there with Julin getting that lead, knowing that it was going to lay down the bunt, one to make it to second base safely. We get a little bit of a wild throw inside. So then that one goes down that right field line. And that also speaks to the athleticism from the young catcher, Gage Julin. They leave him there to run the bases, and it pays dividends as he's able to motor from first to third to home on the overthrow.
So the Bombers strike first. Tanner Black now at the plate.
And as we've seen so many times, that air allows for that first score.
That's a good off-speed pitch there from Sirkovich.
Boy, just sneaks in across the plate there, doesn't it?
And it had Black fooled. Can't blame him. That one just a little bit outside, but not by much.
And Wortman did a really good job of centering that back up. The umpire Thought about it for a second. It's not a full windup here from Surkovich, but it's still a kind of a hurry up, you know. It doesn't take much time.
And this may be trouble. And that one drops as well, so another run will score. Lemon crosses home plate from second.
Boy, and Fregoso had his glove on it. That would have been a heck of a catch. That Texas leaguer does find the outfield. Good for an RBI.
Now batting, the extra hitter. Penn State Beaver, number 69.
So Black. It goes to second.
Yeah, just a well-placed ball there, kind of that Bermuda triangle between first, second, you know, and right field. I know you've heard me say this before, Brandon. Put the ball in play, good things will happen.
Well, to your point, both of these runs coming with 2 outs. You retired the first 2 batters, then that hit by pitch and an error here and a blooper there. Bombers are able to put 2 across.
And that's what's really come back to haunt Surkovich here. Yeah, a couple, you know, kind of crazy hits have fallen for him, but it's the walk and the hit by pitch that has led to these couple of runs here.
So Joey Barrel now at the plate, the EH for the Bombers. Barrel batting right at 300 this summer as well. And nice snag by Surkovich, who's able to get out of the inning. But not before 2 come across here for the Bombers on 1 hit. 1 error and 2 left on as we head to the bottom of the second here on News Channel Nebraska.
At Columbus Community Hospital, we understand the needs of a growing family. That's why we are proud to introduce our new maternal child health department. We designed the unit with you in mind. It has suite-style rooms, a larger neonatal intensive care unit, postpartum rooms, a surgical suite, and upgrades that provide a more modern and comfortable space. When it's time for you to expand your family, we hope to see you in our new expanded maternal child health department.
At Elkhorn Valley Bank, we believe in local. It's something we live by. It's something we're proud of. It's helping our neighbors grow like they've helped us, supporting families, investing in lives, and creating prosperity. Local means making decisions that grow and improve surrounding communities we call home. Investing in our nonprofits and giving back. Elkhorn Valley Bank and Trust, great for you, great for your community.
Two nothing as we begin the bottom of the second here. The Black Sox seeing if they could answer the Bombers, who were able to bring 2 across in that top half of the inning. It's going to be Rusty Wortman, Brandon Zwiener, and Caden Young due up for the Black Sox here in the second.
Coach Senegal looking things over there. That was really an up and down half inning there where first guy got on board, then you were able to gun him down at second, and then you're able to follow that up with a strikeout. 2 quick outs after it looked like the Bombers are in business. Then they came roaring back with that 2-out rally, good for 2 runs.
Chopper to second. And easily dealt with there by Lemon.
Oh, do you love that if you're Adam Eggert or an Adam Eggert fan, starting pitcher here, 1 pitch, 1 out, lead off the inning.
The designated hitter from Kansas Wesleyan, number 45, Brandon Zwiener.
Well, our coverage tonight is brought to you in part thanks to Furniture and Mattress Direct. Step inside our beautifully decorated showroom in Hastings to browse a wide selection of bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture, leather, home office, kids furniture, and mattresses at Furniture and Mattress Direct. Brandon Zwiener now at the plate.
Will be your DH tonight, hitting in the 5 hole for the Black Sox.
Sweener hitting .323 so far.
Real good average as he gets up in the count here, 3-0. Probably gonna take this one. That's all right though. Taking that pitch, forcing the pitcher to throw a strike.
And this will be catchable, and it's caught there by Nico Saul for out number 2.
Boy, and Saul nearly overran that. We've seen that a couple of times this season. The first baseman really got a battle of setting sun here for the 7 o'clock first pitch time. Does a nice job, though, not overrunning it, bringing it back, making a good catch, well out of play.
So here's Caden Young, also representing Norfolk and Northeast Community College. He's batting at a .250 clip.
The Hawks look pretty sharp out there. You know, the Black Sox wearing those black jerseys, of course, red and black being Northeast Community College's colors, so look pretty good. Look pretty clean when they wear their hats with the Black Sox jerseys.
That was a hard hit ball, but backhanded by Lemon, who makes the throw for another 4-3 putout. 3 up, 3 down here in the bottom of the second. The Bombers lead 2-0 as we head to the third.
At Farmers Pride, we are proud to work with agricultural producers, commercial businesses, and homeowners. As a farm supply and grain marketing cooperative, we are proud to serve the region's needs of grain, feed, agronomy, energy, and transportation for over 80 years. We help the farmers who feed the world by providing the people, products, and programs to deliver solutions for our customers' success. Farmers Pride, in the field, on your farm, in your community.
Feel confident about the used vehicle you're buying with Midway Certified Pre-Owned. Our lowest tassel-free prices every day on a great selection of Midway Certified Pre-Owned Fords, Hondas, Toyotas, and more at all 3 Midway Auto Dealership locations in Kearney or online at thinkmidway.com.
Welcome back here to Seymour Smith Park. Third inning getting ready to begin. The Bombers with a 2-0 lead over the Black Sox. Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you. 2 versus 3 in terms of regular season standings, so a lot on the line here between these two foes.
As we're in the back half of the season now, Bombers trying to steal a game head-to-head here with the Black Sox and take over that 2 spot. Both teams, of course, chasing the filth ballers.
So we're back to the top of the order here for the Bombers. And it's Spahnberg, who flew out to second to start the game, who is back at the plate.
Young man that plays his ball for Southeast Community College.
That being down in Beatrice. First pitch in there for a strike from Sirkovich.
I like that windup from Sirkovich. Just no nonsense, gets right to the point. Doesn't have that big elongated, you know, where he's putting the ball out behind his back shoulder. It's on you before you know it.
That is a well-struck ball just over the glove of Blinn. Leadoff single here for Spahnberg.
Might have been our angle there, but it looked like Blinn might have had a play on it there. But it did sail through. Nice hit. Leadoff hit here for the Bombers.
So now you have Grease back at the plate. He grounded out to short. Back in the first, shows bunt, and another nice throw, but Spahnberg using that leadoff speed to get in there just in time.
And once again, it kind of felt like a hit and run, didn't it? But Spahnberg, with that great speed, was able to slide in there safely. He did have Grease showing bunt. Then he looked back down to his head coach, third baseline, Austin Alexander, like, did I get that right, or should I lay that one down?
That pitch high. Let's get another look, courtesy of Madison County Bank and Husker Rehab.
Excellent jump. Just excellent jump there. And look how he had to kind of contour his body once he hit it with his hand and made sure he secured the bag with his right leg.
So the Bombers, with a no outs and a runner on second, a good chance to potentially add to their lead here this inning.
Yeah, prime situation here. 0 outs, runner at second.
Zirkovich just keeping him honest. Hey, you're not going to steal third on me. Maybe you got second. I'm not going to allow that again.
Kind of a lazy look back the pitch before. Well aware of who's on the base path.
And that wild pitch will allow Spahnberg to go to third.
All right, this is where Zirkovich really has to bear down. Maybe not even worry about, pitching from the stretch. Just get back to your full windup. Runner on third base. And you're down 3-1 in the count. Looking for that first out.
And this was straight up. And catch is made by Wertman.
Boy, we've seen some good play out of Wertman, especially defensively here early on. High sky, straight up, through the mask, located the ball.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Nice play behind the plate.
Number 37, Nico Saul.
Well, this third inning is brought to you in part by the Strike Zone. Sign up now for the Summer Skills Softball Camp on July 18th, running through the 21st rather. 18th through the 21st. Special guest player coaches include Big Ten Championship and Nebraska pitcher Olivia Farrell and SEC champion Casey Hoffman of Arkansas.
Two dominant softball players that began their careers here in Nebraska on the high school level. Good to see them coming back and participating in things such as this camp at the Strike Zone.
What you're saying is there might be a thing or two that they could share with the campgoers that could be useful to their development.
I might run over there just to get an autograph or two.
There you go. I mean, I'm always trying to improve my slow pitch softball game. I'm not sure if it completely translates, but I'll give it a shot,
If you can hit a fast one, I think you can hit a slow one.
Yeah, for me, it's vice versa. I can hit the slow. Pretty sure I couldn't hit the fast.
Yeah.
Well, Nico Saul at the plate currently.
Same boat. I think I'm in the same boat with you.
Saul doubled back in the first, so he's seeing if he can go 2 for 2 here.
And he had a really nice play out of bounds at the first baseline there. High fly ball, but it was kind of up against the dugout there along the warning track. Came back, found it.
This one down the first baseline. And tapping on the bag to get the out. But more importantly for the Bombers, Spahnberg comes across home.
And just an excellent piece of hitting there from Saul. Knew he had a runner at third, just pulled it down the right side. Good for the RBI.
Number 3, Kyle Weber.
Weber back at the plate. He went down swinging in the first.
Yeah, Weber had a nice at-bat last time around, but he kind of got tied up on a high fastball he thought might have been, elevated. Blew, the umpire saw it as a strike, and I felt that really threw off his entire at-bat, kind of what he was looking to try and accomplish. Got him behind in the count.
There's a rope. And the throw is sailed. So Weber will end up on second.
Yeah, Sipe made a really nice backhanded play there. Came up throwing. Just got away from him a little bit. Allows Weber to advance to second.
And so you saw the Bombers last inning capitalize with 2 outs with a hit by pitch and then an error. They ended up bringing 2 across. The Black Sox are going to have to try to defend against that happening again here. Casio at the plate.
And it just kind of feels like the Bombers are just kind of tacking on runs here. Black Sox are kind of digging themselves a hole.
Grounder to second. And it's dealt with easily. 4-3 put out to get out of the inning, but one more run comes across on 1 hit. So it's 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third on News Channel Nebraska.
All right, guys, anything else I can get for you?
I think we're good.
Okay, enjoy.
This looks amazing. Oh, he's with my bank. He gets a little taste of everything, all the time. Don't worry, you get used to it.
You should join Liberty First Credit Union. They have low loan rates, high deposit rates, and they share the profits with their members. So no one will take a bite. What's yours?
Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
If you're looking for excellent physical therapy or a great place to work out, Husker Rehab in Beatrice is the place to start. At Husker Rehab, they enjoy a friendly, relaxed atmosphere, and they'll help you reach your goals.
At Husker Rehab, we take pain personally, and we're always looking for the best solutions to help you out and have proven results. Hi, this is Ryan Wade, physical therapist at Husker Rehab in Beatrice. If you have a referral for physical therapy or are looking to get into better shape, we'd love to help you out.
That's Husker Rehab with 2 locations in Lincoln, 1 in Beatrice, and 1 in Fairbury. Call today for more information or learn more at huskerrehab.com.
And welcome back. Brandon Axsmith, Andy Klassen with you. Bottom of the third, 3-0 Bombers. For the Black Sox so far, Andy, it's been 3 up, 3 down.
Yeah.
Both innings for them.
Well, and Coach Austin Alexander of the Bombers told us, hey, I got a couple of really good pitchers. Adam Eggert is at the top of the list, young man from Plattsmouth, Nebraska. Real good command here early on. A couple of goose eggs early on for the Black Sox.
Darius Hagan will see if he can get things going here. Leading off for the Black Sox, he's hitting .311. For whatever reason, the Black Sox, they like second baseman Caleb Lemon. 3 of the 6 outs have been grounders to the second baseman. He's got a magnet on him.
I think a little bit of that has to do with Eggert, throwing from that left hand, and his cutter, his slider, that goes away from those right-sided, batters hitting from the right side, so they slap it and it goes to the right side of the field. So if you're on the right side, second, first base, get ready for a little bit of a workout.
Well, Coach Senegal wanting to have a word here. I mean, he knows more about baseball than most, I would say. Worcester College of 1977 grad. He has some good stories of, professionally being on some coaching staffs in the minors and has worked alongside some greats. So he always has a good story or two to share.
Yeah, I think he was talking to Hagen about what pitch to expect. You know, being set up here, it's a 1-1 count. And it was almost looked like he had his mind made up to swing regardless. That was a low inside type of a fastball. Hagen pulled the trigger, got a piece of it, fouled it off.
It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. That one in the dirt. Make it a 2-2 count.
Yeah, but to your point about, you know, Coach Sonny Senegal, like, he's a good guy to talk baseball with. I mean, the knowledge, the stories, the experiences he's had, coaching in Puerto Rico in a couple of summer leagues, minor league professional baseball, and he puts the Corn Belt League right there at the top of the list as far as fun and being a developmental league.
And heck, he started a community college program in the early 2000s as that one just out of reach of Lemon. So the Black Sox have their first hit of the ball game.
So another ball that was kind of looped to the right side of the field. Lemon almost got up to it. I thought he got some leather on it, maybe not. Whatever the case may be, Black Sox finally get a runner on board with no outs.
Brings up Dustin Sipe.
Yeah, Hagen doing a nice job, just kind of a defensive swing there, putting one in play.
Straight up in the air for this one. And catch is made by Saul.
Saul electing to be a little aggressive at the plate there, swinging at the first pitch. Got the pitch he was obviously looking for. Just couldn't quite get it out of the infield. Popped it up.
Manny Fragoso at the plate. And got some good contact on it, just right to Danny Spahnberg.
I mean, this is quite the reoccurring theme here. Left-handed pitching here from Adam Eggert has these right-handed batters just peppering the right side of the field.
Rounding out the lineup here, Christian Harris, the EH. Now batting, he is a Nebraska Wesleyan Prairie Wolf.
Yeah, I'm good.
That one right down the pipe.
No, I'm good.
That's not what Harris was looking for, obviously.
Eggert steps off momentarily. And gets that one by Harris.
You just see the differences in velocity and speed between just changeup, curveball, and his fastball. Leaves some of these batters guessing at times.
Nice job there by Harris to fend off that breaking ball. 3-0 your score on the Aurora Cooperative scoreboard. Go green with E15 and fill up at your nearest A-stop today.
And Harris, your 10th batter, your EH here, total defense mode, 0-2-2.
That one's going to be fouled out. Closer than I thought, but still out of play. So Harris staying alive here with 2 down.
Well, and that looked like a hit and run there. So we had Hagen take off as the ball was being delivered. Just kind of betting on Eggert throwing a strike, trying to set him down.
That one's in the dirt. So this is quite a little battle between Harris and Eggert.
Yeah, and both coaching staffs, too, kind of changing gears throughout. All right, you're going to try and do a little hit and run. We're going to throw one outside.
Another foul ball.
That's a sneaky good fastball. That gets in there in a hurry.
And there, Harris goes down swinging for out number 3. So it's 3-0 as we head to the 4th here on News Channel of Nebraska.
Get more than you expect at Furniture Direct.
We have furniture for every part of your home at great prices. But that is what you expect. You might not expect how much we have, or the selection from trusted brands. We also offer express delivery and a 30-day comfort trial on any new mattress set. Get more than you expect at your locally owned Furniture and Mattress Direct, online and in Hastings behind Sonic on South Burlington.
So orthopedics for me is just being able to restore people back to a quality of life that they aren't used to. It's see problem, fix problems. I grew up on a farm, which was a very visual type thing. You see a problem and you take care of it, and then you move on to the next problem once people are fully back and healed. I did play sports in high school, recreational in college. What it means is that I understand the motivation for younger athletes or older athletes even to want to get back to being able to participate in their sport at the level they were at prior to any injury they sustained. Obviously in orthopedics, technology drives a lot of what we do, and with being able to bring in new technology to help patients recover faster, it's been quite exciting. I think it's going to continue to evolve for the next 5, 10, 20 years.
Fourth inning underway here on News Channel Nebraska. Bombers 3, Black Sox 0. Phillip Jordan leading things off this inning.
Good job taking that first pitch. Appeared he wanted to swing. And Sokovich comes right back with the strike. Outside corner.
That one blown by him as well. Jordan 0 for 1 tonight. He struck out in the second.
He finds himself another hole right here.
And he goes down. First out of the inning. That's the third strikeout here for Sirkovich.
Yeah, and Sirkovich showing great command there. Working inside, outside of the plate. He's another guy that has that sneaky good fastball. Good velocity.
Off speed, high and inside. It's Julin, and actually got him.
That's twice now that the catcher, Julin for the Bombers, has been hit by a pitch. And take a look at head coach Austin Alexander there. I said, I mean, these catchers take a beating anyway.
Well, Julin made him pay the last time he was hit by a pitch in the second inning. He came around to score. So we'll see if he does that again.
But, you know, usually you see a catcher get that courtesy runner. That's not the case here. Coach Alexander leaves him in there, and we saw that firsthand, the reasoning behind it. with those wheels, able to get all the way from first all the way to home for the score on a pass ball, overthrown ball to first.
So Lemon now at the plate. Speaking of that overthrown ball, he was the one who hit it and reached on an air. He also ended up coming around to score on that sequence back in the second.
Yeah, 2-out rally.
That one catch in the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's really, really nice pitch. Lemon thinking it was going to stay out a little wide. Caught the corner of the plate, though.
There's pick back over, and that is going to allow Julin to take second. And he thought for a second about going to third.
It's a repeat. History repeats itself. Julin's able to advance on the base path on the overthrow. Now here's a spot where Lemon really just has to be thinking, advance the runner, put the ball in play, get him 90 feet closer with 1 out to spare. And you could just tell Sirkovich just kind of hurried that one up there. Thought he had him asleep off the base.
And Lemon will take his base as well after drawing the walk.
And that's a heck of an at-bat there for the Concordia Bulldog, because he was behind in that count. Stayed true with a really good eye there, staying disciplined at the plate. Couple men on board here for the Bombers, only 1 down.
So you have Tanner Black at the plate, and he had to hit that blooper that turned into an RBI double in that second inning.
You'd take another blooper double right about now if he could. Nice job laying off, though, as that was high, trailing outside. Would have been pretty difficult to catch up to.
3-0 your score on the Midway CDJ scoreboard. For your next vehicle, go to thinkmidway.com.
Whoa.
Big cut.
That's that velocity I'm talking about right there. Sirkovich can really command that fastball because he has such good other stuff that the hitters have to respect and sit back on.
And
oh, no.
A nice job fielding the grounder by Blen. Unlucky. Or excuse me, no, that was the third baseman, Sipe, who made the play. Drop, though, at second, so everyone is safe.
For Gosko, it looked like he was trying to make that transition from glove to hand to churn the double play before he secured it into his leather. Ah, and that's a tough break for the Black Sox. Well fielded. Hot third corner there.
So you have the bases loaded now, 1 down. Top of the 4th.
For Barley, your EH, your extra hitter. And he's well ahead in the count, 2-0. He has got to be looking fastball here.
So Barrel grounded out to Sirkovich back in the 2nd. That should bring one in on the sac fly.
Oh!
And my goodness, that was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. Runner still comes across, but wow.
Well, Hagen wasted no time finding his cutoff. I believe it was Sipe, and Sipe, look at the churn here. And for a split second, I thought they got him. Good camera work there. The tag just behind the runner, so we didn't get a real good look at it. Got to go with the umpire.
So back to the top of the order. Spahnberg has the Bombers add to their lead. 4-0 now. And nice move. Just the throw wasn't quite on the marker. Sirkovich had him dead to rights.
The Black Sox have been so close on so many different opportunities here in this inning. Just can't get out of it.
Spahnberg 1 for 2 tonight. He singled back in the 3rd and came around to score. And that one catching the inside corner. Nice hit ball through the middle. And that will allow another runner. Lemon from 2nd comes around to score. 5-0 Bombers.
Yeah, beautifully hit ball there. Find the hole between the shortstop and third baseman. Got a round on it. Got the pitch he was looking for. Good for an RBI, and Bombers able to extend that lead now. 5-0.
Grease now at the plate, looking for his first hit. Flew out to the catcher last inning.
Just going back to Spahnberg there. He did a really nice job working the count, not getting too aggressive early. Good eye, and forcing that fastball to come to him. And once he got that pitch down the middle of the plate that he was looking for, able to drive it to left side of the field. Once again, good for that RBI.
And so umpire says that Grease went on the check swing there, so 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 down here in the top of the 4th. Bombers up 5-0 on the Black Sox. And have plated 2 runs here in this inning.
Oh, that was right there. You got to feel like the mindset Sirkovich is having. Eli Sirkovich, let's not waste any more pitches. Let's get out of this inning right now. I'm ahead in the count. Let's finish it.
Well, and finish it he does. The inside breaking ball freezes Grease, but not before 2 runs on 1 hit. It's 5-0. Bombers over the Black Sox as we head to the bottom of the fourth.
Whether we're talking commercial or residential plumbing, Lamel Plumbing is the place you call. Lamel provides 24-hour emergency service as well. Call them if you get in a tight spot. And as for their retail items, well, you got to check out some of their faucets, some of their kitchen items, and some of their bathroom items like their Onyx showers. And hey, say you've got a digging job, you call Lamel Plumbing for that too. They've added a full-time crew for you, doing backhoe, trenching, and sewer work. Take that digging job off your list and have Lamel do it for you. That's Lamel Plumbing in Beatrice, now at their new location on North 7th Street in Beatrice.
No matter what your age, skill level, or position, your baseball season begins at the Strike Zone. Featuring state-of-the-art batting cages, group and private instruction, the Strike Zone provides athletes all the training and equipment you need to get your game to the next level. Give the gift of development to your baseball or softball player. Purchase your Strike Zone gift cards today. Baseball never ends at the Strike Zone.
Nothing Bombers here as we get ready for the bottom of the fourth. Corn Belt League Thursday Night Baseball on News Channel Nebraska. This fourth inning is brought to you thanks to Multi-Care Spine and Pain Center, your partner for pain and rehab solutions. Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you, and it's going to be Larkin, the top of the order for the Black Sox, as there's just been one hit so far. It's been slow going for them in terms of getting anything happening offensively.
Yeah, Larkin, the center fielder here for the Black Sox, their mindset's got to be base runners. We got to get base runners, then try and generate runs. Let's not try and get it all back here in the bottom of the fourth, but let's do chip away at it here, and it starts with on-base percentage. I mean, you got to get some base runners here.
Larkin struck out back in the first.
And I'll tell you what, it's much easier said than done when you got a guy like Adam Eggert just dealing from the mound right now for the Bombers.
Well, Coach Austin Alexander wasn't kidding when he said he loves having Eggert on the mound, composed, goes after batters. Of course, as he walks his first batter. Still, though, he's consistent. He's been wheeling and dealing, to your point, thus far.
Really has great command here up to this point. You got to think he's going to shorten up, pitch from the stretch here. He's a left-hander, so that gives him an advantage, looking right back at first base.
So it's Peyton Blinn now at the plate. Lefty versus lefty. Fouls that one out.
Kind of surprised with that. Little hit and run action there. You're down by 5. I get it. You want to spark your offense here, but you also kind of want to play the odds and get back into it before you get it, too risky and kind of squander an opportunity to chip away to get a couple runs back. Maybe I'm just a little too conservative here, Brandon. Oh, Sonny Sunigal's like, more gas.
Right. You're so boring, Andy. Coach Senegal, he'll talk you up and let you know after the game.
Got an hour or two after the game.
Well, it's a 1-1 here to Blinn. Larkin on first. You have Eggert step off.
And that's that advantage. Being a left-hander, you just look right back at first base.
He's making sure that Larkin stays pretty close to that bag. So you had Blinn showing bunt. The snap throw also from Julin to make sure Larkin gets back to first. They are extremely aware
Yeah.
of what that man on first is doing. Larkin, though, he's still getting a sizable lead.
And this is more of a type of scenario, the small ball, bunt, get Larkin over. He's got great speed, so get him on second with 2 outs to play with to try and get him around to home and cut into that lead. And here with the 3-1 count, it's got to be a strike. This is a really nice spot here. If you do want to try and lay one down through a bunt, it's a good count to work with.
That one inside, and Larkin will easily go to second. It was a walk as well, so. First 2 runners get on here for the Black Sox. A real opportunity for them.
Kind of uncharacteristic start here from Adam Eggert. Starting pitcher is going to get a word with his catcher, and 2 leadoff walks. That usually spells disaster for the defense and good things for the offense.
This 4th inning is brought to you by Multi-Care Spine and Pain Center, your partner for pain and rehab solutions. Spencer Crane now at the plate.
Multi-Care has a real nice facility right down the street here in Papillion, Nebraska.
Crane fouls it back. Again, he's the 3rd highest average on the team, 395. He grounded out to short in the first.
Plays his collegiate ball at Baldwin Wallace. And a timeout, looking over at Coach Senegal there, wants to get the call right. 1-1 count, got to feel like anything's kind of on the table here.
And he launched that one. Straighten that out a little bit, and that will give the Black Sox 3 runs.
That was a perfect way to put it. He launched that one well out of play. Got to think if he would have kept that one in play, that might have been a 3-run shot.
And he is rung up on the check swing. That's a tough way to go down.
Well, and Eggert made the adjustment, decided to just keep pounding that strike zone. Yes, that one was a little elevated, a little up in the zone, but that's been consistently called a strike up until this point. And with 2 strikes, you got to protect.
That brings up Wortman in the cleanup spot.
So still a pretty good spot here for the old Black Sox. You got your 4-hole hitter, your cleanup batter up, 1 out, runner on second and first.
And Wortman with the team's best average, 444.
And he's batting from the left side here. A little bit of an advantage. That curveball, that slider, it's going to come into him rather than tail it away like it does for those right-sided batters.
Chopper to first. And he moves the runners over. 2 down. Coverage of tonight's Corn Belt League game is brought to you in part thanks to Didier's Grocery with locations in David City and Schuyler. Didier's is your local community connection for high-quality food, friendly service, and great prices. Shop with us, shop local. A pitch well inside to Zwiener.
As we start to get to the middle of this game here, this kind of feels like a big spot, doesn't it? Zwiener, a really good batter for these Black Sox. Have a couple of runners in scoring position, 2 outs.
This is a shot to center. Catch is made there by Black. So no runs rather, no hits, no errors. 2 left on. It's 5-0 as we head to the 5th.
If you're thinking about becoming a John Deere technician, receive a debt-free degree from Landmark Implement. With the John Deere Student Tech Program, receive reimbursement for up to 100% of college tuition, fees, books, and room and board, plus a $5,000 tool stipend. Students are paid a competitive hourly wage for their work hours and are guaranteed employment at a Landmark location after graduation. Visit landmark.careers to find out more about the John Deere Student Tech Program and become part of the Landmark difference.
Welcome back. 5th inning here between the Bombers and Black Sox. It is that time, everyone's favorite time, trivia time. Brought to you by Nebraska Brewing Company. Andy, what do we have this week?
Well, every week we have world class in every glass
Right,
from
there we
Nebraska
go.
Brewing Company, but name the former Husker, your alma mater, who took New York City by storm in 2007, appearing in 19 games and 24 innings for the Yankees, holding an ERA of .38.
I'm pretty sure I know what this is. Because if it's who I'm thinking it is, it's not only my alma mater for college, but also where I went to high school.
Oh, no kidding. You think you...
If it's who I think it is.
Now, there's been a number of pitchers especially to go from the University of Nebraska on to Major League Baseball, and there's been a number that have played for the Yankees. So
now you're scaring me. Because only one's jumping out at me who's played for the Yankees.
And I think I know which one you're thinking of here before we get into play. You want to take your shot?
Well, I mean, now I'm down a little bit, but I'm going Jabba Chamberlain.
All righty.
That's what I'm throwing out there.
Let's see it.
There we go.
There we go. You can see, you can't hesitate. You got to go with that first instinct. Jabba Chamberlain.
Yeah, I'll take it. Northeast Rocket, I believe he went to the Lopers, then to the Huskers. UNK to UNL.
You know, and that happens. That happens with a lot of these players in this league. You start off at a community college or Division II, NAI, then you have a fastball that touches 93 or 94. You get called up pretty quick.
And it's crazy, too, just how development has different stages and different phases for different players, as this is a fly ball to dead center for Nico Sale for out number 1. But in Jabba's case, I mean, he would have been a senior when I was a freshman, but no one thought he was going to ever pitch for the Yankees throughout his whole high school career. And then something happens, something clicks, you get the right coach, you get the right development, and you saw what happened with him.
Yeah, he definitely turned a corner with that staff out at UNK, University of Nebraska at Kearney. And yeah, he was the story in 2007. Helped the Yankees make one heck of a postseason run, and he was in the middle of all that. He was the #1 selling jersey that summer for the Yankees. Just think about that. That's crazy. And a Northeast Rocket to boot.
Just can't go wrong. Top of the 5th, 1 down, as you now have Kyle Weber at the plate.
Weber's had a little bit of a frustrating go of it here from the plate. Getting tied up last couple of times. And a strikeout. And I think we have a new pitcher here, Nick Davidson, out of Bellevue University for the Black Sox. Another lefty.
That one just foul. So Kurt Crnkovic, to your point, done after 4 innings. We'll see what Nick Davidson has to offer. And here's one again to center. Another play made by Larkin.
Well, you saw the bottom really drop out of that when Weber went down. To his credit, went down and fished that one out, but put a little bit too much of a loop on it, allowed the center fielder with really good speed, Stephen Larkin, to get underneath of it for the pop-up fly out.
So now Brendan Cassio. He walked in the second, grounded out in the third.
Cassio taking that first pitch. It was in there for a strike.
And nice play there by Peyton Blinn. No nonsense. 3 up, 3 down. We head to the bottom of the fifth. You're watching Corn Belt League Baseball on News Channel Nebraska.
The road of life has its bumps, but Tom Dinsdale Automotive customers have an advantage. Every new and certified used vehicle comes with the Dinsdale Customer Advantage Program. Our program protects nitrogen-filled tires for 1 year, guards against windshield damage and door dings for a year, and protects your car's appearance for 5 years at no additional cost to you. So let life bring its bumps and jolts. You've got the Customer Advantage Program from Tom Dinsdale CDJR in Hastings.
You have a business, and you are doing everything to make it run just right. But wouldn't it be great if you could talk to someone with good business advice? Someone with practice and perspective, experience. That is us. We are here to help you grow. Madison County Bank.
Welcome back. Brandon and Andy Klassen with you here on News Channel Nebraska, 5-0. Glad you're with us for Corn Belt League Baseball. Well, all Bombers up to this point. Andy, the Black Sox still struggling to get anything going here, and big reason why, Adam Eggert still on the mound.
You know, and he got himself into a little bit of a trouble, but it kind of speaks to the resiliency that the young man has up there on the mound with those opening 2 walks the past inning, but able to come out of it unscathed, untouched, still holding on to that shutout. And you kind of running out of outs here as these Corn Belt League games, they only go 7 innings. So Black Sox are kind of running out opportunities, running out of outs here to make this run, to get back into it.
Just 1 hit thus far for the Black Sox, as Caden Young leads things off here. Yeah, this one will drop in here for a leadoff hit. Exactly what the Black Sox are looking for.
Caden Young, another young man out of Northeast Community College, fights one off. Punches it over on the left side there. Good for a base hit. And that's exactly what the Black Sox need, what they're looking for right now. Get some guys on base.
So Hagan, he's the other young man on the Black Sox with a hit thus far. Singled back in the third.
That was right there. Almost a little bit of a hurry-up pitch. I feel like everybody on the diamond there expected Eggert to take a moment and look back to first base. He didn't. Came straight home.
That one fine in the zone there. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, really nice comeback pitch there for Eggert. Getting down in the count and then delivering one right over the inside portion of the plate.
So far, Eggert with 3 strikeouts tonight.
Goes right back to it.
That one getting away from him there. Full count.
And once again, an opportunity here for the Black Sox to do some damage. Chip away at this lead. See that man on first base extending his lead.
So now you have runners on first and second with no outs. Hagan drawing the walk.
Caden Young advances to second. This is 2 innings in a row now that the Bombers kind of find themselves in a hole. 2 leadoff batters getting aboard. 0 outs.
And to their credit, this is exactly what happened in the fourth. 2 walks. But then the Bombers answered back by retiring the next 3 batters to get out of the situation without giving up a run. We'll see if they can do it again or if the Black Sox will be able to capitalize this time.
We're talking to Johnston Hobbs, the fifth ballers. He'd be throwing something out like a 70% chance that the Black Sox can at least manufacture 1 run here, getting those 2 first base runners on board.
Sipe at the plate for the Black Sox. Sipe flew out to first back in the 3rd inning. And Eggert got him to chase that one.
Yeah, Sipe was thinking it was going to be a fastball right down the pipe. It wasn't, just kind of got outside, tailed off at the end there. Couldn't extend out and catch up with it. He
laid off the high one. Full count here. Or excuse me, 2-2.
Could be trouble.
If he gets it beat. Nice catch made. Both runners tag, but nice play there by Tanner Black in center.
Really was. Had to run back, almost catch it over his shoulder. Then he got it in a hurry. Not allow those runners to score or get to third base. But here we go again. Black Sox, a couple ducks on the pond here. Runners in scoring position. 1 out. What can you do with it?
So Fregoso at the plate. Fregoso has 2 RBI on the season and a chance with a base hit to double his total here. And more importantly, put the Black Sox on the board.
Right, you really know you'd like to do something for his team because he had that tough play at second base trying to turn a double. It was a bang-bang play. You know what he was trying to do. But he didn't secure the ball. It popped out of his glove. So you had 0 outs. Everybody's safe for the Bombers early in this game. That allowed the Bombers to kind of build on the lead they were working with.
One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Black Sox looking to get on the board here in the bottom of the 5th.
And Fregoso has to be in protect mode. And this is where Eggert's really been able to utilize his fastball because he has such good other stuff. His curveball, his changeup. And he went right back to that fastball, little outside.
And he sits Fregoso down.
Wow, with the off speed, that's just having a lot of confidence in all your different pitches. We're able to locate with your off speed, keep it on the plate, had to protect, way out in front. What a strikeout for Adam Eggert in the latter half of this game.
It's the fourth batter. He's sat down. Now he's facing Christian Harris. The Bombers attempting to get out of the jam for the second consecutive inning after the first two batters get on with no outs.
And it just feels like another huge at-bat here for Christian Harris.
And it goes right to Lemon. The Bombers do just that. One hit, 2 runners left on. It remains 5-0 as we head to the 6th here on News Channel Nebraska.
Feel confident about the used vehicle you're buying with Midway Certified Pre-Owned. Our lowest tassel-free prices every day on a great selection of Midway Certified Pre-Owned Fords, Hondas, Toyotas, and more. At all 3 Midway Auto Dealership locations in Kearney or online at thinkmidway.com.
I think our customer service is second to none. We take care of everyone that walks through that door. We're here to help. We'll get to know you and we'll care about you.
I love helping people toward better health.
I think what makes USAVE unique is that we're small enough and we're locally owned. We know most of our customers. They're our neighbors and friends, so it's really rewarding to get to work with them and make them feel better.
Trust your local USAVE pharmacy, part of the Health Mart family of pharmacies.
We say that we are a community bank, and we truly are. We started as a single bank in Pilgrim, Nebraska, and now we've grown into 9 different locations with 10 different branches. But we've kept that community feel, that at-home feel when customers walk in the door. We want them to have a great experience so that as their family continues to grow and goes on to generation, they're coming back to Midwest Bank where mom and dad or grandma and grandpa started their first checking account or got their first loan, because that's the Midwest Bank way.
Philip Jordan leading things off for the Bombers here in the 6th inning. 5-0 Bombers. So they've been able to keep the Black Sox at bay. The Bombers 3rd in the Corn Belt League standings. The Black Sox 2nd.
Looking to gain a full game here on the Black Sox. Playing head up here tonight in the driver's seat, up by 5.
Jordan has struck out both of his at-bats here tonight. Seeing if he can change his fortunes here in the 6th inning.
First time you'll see relief pitcher here, Nick Davidson.
And Davidson came in last inning, retired all 3 of the batters he faced.
And he is a really nice relief pitcher in this spot as you go from a right-handed pitcher to a left. Got to feel like that's a little coaching, little gamesmanship there from Sonny Senegal, head coach of the Black Sox.
Full count. Here to Jordan.
That was close.
That was very close. Jordan, though, with the eagle eye, laid off and gets his base. So Gage Julin, he's been hit at both at bats, and he's come around to score both times after he's been hit.
I was going to say, if you're a betting man, are you thinking 3 for 3 here?
Going for the trifecta. Well, it's a different pitcher. Not that Sirkovich was trying to hit him on purpose, and
look out.
He's going to put this one in play. So a single for Julin.
And not a bad piece of hitting. That was on the outside part of the plate. He just went out, extended his arms, and just took it the way the pitch was going. Got out in right field, and hey, he's going to get a courtesy runner this time around.
Well worth another look.
Yeah, kind of drop that shoulder.
Now batting the second baseman, Concordia University, number
And
77,
hey,
Caleb Lemon.
good for a base knock.
Now you have Caleb Lemon stepping in there. He put a ball in play, reached on air in the second, drew a walk in the fourth, so him and Julin, the combination of those two, they've gotten on base, and both times each of them got on base, they came around to score, accounting for 4 of the 5 runs the Bombers have.
You never know how or where those base runners that translate into runs on the scoreboard are going to come from tonight for the Bombers. As you mentioned, their catcher and second baseman Lemon doing a lot of the work.
Showed bunt laid off. A reminder that Corn Belt League Baseball on News Channel Nebraska is presented by Liberty First Credit Union. Save money now by refinancing your auto loan or consolidating your debt with a low-rate loan from Liberty First Credit Union. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Liberty First Credit Union, banking with purpose.
Well,
There's
that
a
could be
shot
trouble.
to center, and it does. It drops in there. And everyone will be safe for the Bombers.
So the good fortunes continue here for Eggert and Lemon, and to that point, you never know where it's going to come from, that production. That's your 7 and 8 hitters getting it done tonight for the Bombers. And when you get a lift like that, the bottom of your order, usually good things are going to happen. And here we go. Bases loaded, no outs. And of course, the 7 and 8 hole hitters both on base.
Tanner Black waiting to get into the box, so that'll be enough for Davidson. New pitcher coming in. Looks like it's Caleb Horton. Davidson, no hard feelings. Said, gave it my best, coach. He's only pitched actually 2 innings prior to this game, so Coach Sonny maybe just giving him a little bit of a shot. We have a pitching change, though, so top of the 6th, 5-0, no outs, bases loaded. We'll be back here on News Channel Nebraska.
Woodhouse offers confidence as your trusted auto partner. With 18 brands and 16 convenient full-service dealerships, you can easily shop the latest models, discover a pre-owned vehicle that meets your list of must-haves, or conveniently maintain your current vehicle. And our knowledgeable and local team is ready to help, providing you the solutions to get you on the road faster, whether online at woodhouse.com or in person. Experience the difference with Woodhouse, a trusted auto partner since 1975.
Are you struggling with pain or mobility issues? Do you need physical or occupational therapy? Husker Rehab can help. With 6 locations, help is in your hometown or just a short drive away. Our goal is to keep you moving with the most modern and up-to-date rehabilitative techniques. If your life is being ruined by physical pain, come and see us. Husker Rehab, treating the cause of the pain, not just the symptoms, in Fairbury, Beatrice, Lincoln, and Nebraska City. Visit us at huskerrehab.com.
Welcome back, Caleb Horton, now on the mound in relief for the Black Sox. Exactly the type of situation where you'd want to come in relief, Andy. No outs, bases loaded.
Yeah, and you're also in a 5-0 hole. I think right now is where you just need to kind of hone in on the basics, the fundamentals, pound the strike zone, deliver strikes, give your defense an opportunity to help you out and get out of the inning here.
Horton has pitched 5 innings this summer, has a 4.2 ERA.
And right away he gets behind on the count here. 2 balls, 0 strikes. Oh. Ripped down the line. Tanner Black out of Doane University was all over that one.
So 2 balls, 1 strike on the foul. Now that makes it 3-1.
Hitters count.
And this one gets through. Hold the runner at third, so Tanner Black an RBI single.
Just a phenomenal piece of hitting that time. Young man out of Elkhorn South High School, Tanner Black, doing a good job straightening that out. You know, you wrapped one foul down the line. Got his timing down, punched one by the third baseman. Good for an RBI, advances all the runners. Exactly what you want to see if you're a hitting coach for the Bombers. Uh-oh.
This one gets past the catcher. Play at the plate.
He's in.
And unable to get the tag down, to your point, Andy. Sliding across was Levi Story, the courtesy runner.
Hey, Story getting the jersey dirty, head first. Slide. Getting aggressive. Hey, and why not? You're up 6-0. Go ahead, roll the dice. In there for the score.
7-0 here. Joey Barrel at the plate. That one straight back.
And good heads-up base running by the two trail runners. They advance as well. That takes a double play, traditional double play, off the table.
So Barrel sacked, or hitting a sack fly rather, his last time at the plate. This one out of play, off the Black Sox dugout.
And a good look at Caleb Horton, the relief pitcher. I'll stand by. This is where he really just has to hone in, deliver strikes, go for those ground balls, allow your defense to help you to get out of this one. You know, if you concede another run there at third base for the out, so be it, but you got to get outs right now in this type of a spot.
That one getting away from Horton as well, so it's a full count. And that'll load the bases. Well, coverage tonight is brought to you in part thanks to Furniture and Mattress Direct. Step inside their beautifully decorated showroom in Hastings to browse a wide selection of bedroom, living room, and dining room furniture. Leather, home office, kids furniture, and mattresses. All at Furniture and Mattress Direct. And there is a rip by Danny Spahnberg. It will bring two across for the Bombers.
Spahnberg continues the hot bat. Good for a couple RBIs. Wasted no time getting Wood to the ball. Shot down the line over top of third baseman.
So 9-0 now. The Bombers sitting very comfortably with James Grease now at the plate.
Yeah, really opening this one up now. Go back to the last batter with Barrel. You know, once that third pitch kind of got away from him and kind of a hanging curveball and off speed, Horton went ahead and delivered one inside. I thought, that's fine, you know, if you get ball four, but then to come back and give up a liner down third baseline, that's just tough.
Well, nice play there by Blinn to get the first out. Runners advance to second and third.
Blinn. He's got a gun over there, doesn't he? Had to allow for the runner kind of clear out in front of him. Good concentration. I'll tell you what, that exchange, very nicely done.
Nico Saul at the plate.
Uh-oh, we got a balk.
A balk. That brings Barrel across.
And you saw the call from the dugout for the Black Sox, thinking that a bunt, a squeeze play was going to be on. The defense adjusted, came in. Horton got the call a little late, might have got a little confused, a little bit of a hitch in his delivery, caused for the balk.
So Saul looking for his second hit tonight. He doubled back in the first inning.
Saul, a recognizable name for those in the Omaha metro area. Played his high school ball at Creighton Prep High School.
And this one has some pop on it. That's gonna make it to the fence. And Saul is gonna slide in there for a triple. Also knocks in a run.
And he did a phenomenal job sitting back on that curveball, going down and driving it to dead center. Look at that. He even took a moment to kind of stare it down, still able to slide into third base.
So 11-0 now, the Bombers on top. Weber at the plate.
Forget about the Bronx Bombers. We got the Omaha Corn Belt League Bombers here tonight.
Has a much better ring to it.
Does kind of roll off the tongue, doesn't it?
It does. 10 hits to go along with 11 runs.
Yeah, so not only are the Bombers getting on base, whether it's through just solid hitting, walks, early in these innings, they're making it count with the follow-up hitting as well. 10 hits, 11 runs. Got to think head coach Austin Alexander, he's ecstatic with the offensive performance that he's seen here tonight. And he's probably okay with the pitching performance from Eggert as well, as we still have the shutout on the other side.
Just 2 hits. Well, Weber swinging at the high heat. It's out number 2. As Casio will come to the plate.
The shortstop, Bowie University, number 29, Brennan Casio.
And that's exactly what the Black Sox are looking for the second out. Go ahead and help yourself. The strikeout.
And right up the middle, another Bomber comes across.
Oh, and Blinn was frustrated. I think that one got under his glove. Would have been a sliding play. Would have had to come up with a really tight throw. But we know he has the range. A little frustration zone there as he smacks the ground with his hand after it sailed into the outfield.
So the Bombers have officially batted through this inning. As it's back to Jordan, who started this whole thing off with a walk.
And a lot of times that's disastrous. You start the inning with a walk. The Bombers really making the Black Sox pay in the this top of the 6th inning.
Off speed fools Jordan there.
Now, usually I'm Brandon. I'm like, let's be done with this. Let's deliver a strike. Let's get out of it. And I'm not so sure, though. That's what Horton's going to want to do. He's got so many different off-speed pitches, changeup, curveball. And why not? You're pretty far ahead in the count here. Go ahead and see if you can get Jordan to chase one.
And that curveball freezes him. And that will do it here in the 6th, but 7 runs on 5 hits. Gives the Bombers a commanding lead as we head to the bottom of the inning here on News Channel Nebraska.
Whether you play on a field or play on a court or are running to greatness, during the game and after the game, during the wins and during the losses, Agri City Insurance has you covered. Here to help you ensure what matters most. Agri City Insurance.
The biggest event in area history is underway. Ashley Home Stores of Central Nebraska's limited time $3 million factory direct furniture and mattress sell-off. Find tons of furniture and mattresses, all priced to sell. Hurry, it's first come, first save. Now at Ashley Home Stores of Central Nebraska.
Corn Belt League Thursday night baseball on News Channel Nebraska. It's all Bombers. Here in the bottom of the 6th, the Black Sox need at least 3 to force this to the final 7th inning. Otherwise, the 10-run rule will go into effect. The Bombers will come out victorious, and as we mentioned, they'll gain a full game on the second-place Black Sox, who coming into this one sitting at 12-5, second in the league. Bombers at 11-8, currently sitting at 3rd.
Yeah, and in convincing fashion as well, really opening things up there in the 6th inning, generating 7 runs off of 5 hits. And oh, by the way, your starting pitcher, left-hander Adam Eggert, still out on the bump, looking pretty gosh darn comfortable. A lefty still in there defending that shutout. And he's, it hasn't been clear sailing. He's allowed some runners on base early in these innings. The Wayne State Wildcat, young man out of Plattsmouth, Nebraska, but he's got some grit, able to fight his way out of some tough spots, still securing that shutout.
Well, the Black Sox have their best shot here. They're starting this inning at the top of their lineup. Larkin at the plate. He walked in the first, or no, rather, excuse me, struck out in the first, drew a walk in the 4th.
That was a really nice take. And Eggert keeping it right on that plane, making the adjustment, bringing it back inside for the strike.
And Eggert blowing that one by him. Not showing any signs of fatigue here in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, it just looked like Larkin maybe wasn't ready in the box.
And then hits him with the breaking ball to sit him down.
And that's so difficult as a right-handed batter facing a lefty, and that has different movement, opposite movement. You see how that's coming back in at him? You're expecting that pitch to sail outside of the box, away from you. So you're going to have to go chase it, and that's not the case. That's not the movement on that pitch from Eggert.
So now Blinn. He grounded out in the first, walked in the 4th.
Oh, and snuck one in there for a strike.
Chopper.
Tough play.
And not much you can do there. Saul doing his best to field it, then try to lay down the tag. Blinn safe at first.
Hey, from one shortstop to another, I take those inside infield hits any day of the week.
Madison County Bank, Husker Rehab, instant replay coming right at you.
Good hustle down the line. And he got caught chasing a curveball outside of the zone, still able to get it in play. Got himself on base.
Now Crane at the plate. Big hack there.
That looked like me at the driving range earlier today. Just spraying golf balls all over the place.
I was going to say, you missed the golf ball?
Maybe a couple times.
I can relate. 1-1, one down here in the bottom of the 6th. Crane struck out his last time at the plate. And we've mentioned the fact that he has quite a bit of pop in that bat. Batting .395, has 2 home runs on the season.
Yeah, so an excellent average to go along with that power. I mean, that's exactly what you want to see.
That's a well-hit ball. Just shy of the warning track. Out number 2.
Spahnberg doing a really nice job hustling back there, getting back to the wall, then coming back to the ball. Real nice job of locating and being aware of where he was in the outfield.
So 2 down, Rusty Wortman now in the batter's box. And foul territory, just out of reach of Grease.
Grease was looking for it, though. He wanted to track it down. And Adam Eggert, pitcher in the middle of your screen there, has just looked comfortable throughout here tonight, hasn't he? Even when he got himself into a couple of jams, let some guys on base early. Able to use his defense, use his off-speed pitch. You saw right there.
Well, Coach Alexander basically said, you know, Eggert, he's my security blanket. When he's on the mound, I feel pretty good.
And
mentioned
you
the
see
fact,
why.
yeah, he's gone the distance a couple times already this year. It's looking like this will be the 3rd time that he'll pitch a complete game. And so far, just giving up 3 hits.
And really like that pitch selection there. He got ahead in the count, went with the fastball, low and outside, off the plate.
So 12-0 your score on the Aurora Cooperative Midway CDJ scoreboard. Bottom of the 6th. 10-run rule will go into effect if the Black Sox are unable to plate 3 runs.
And it's looked like a tall order right now, but hey, stranger things, right?
Yeah, Eggert going for the complete game. This one put in play, so we're not done yet. Nice piece of hitting there by Wortman.
Really was, and I'll tell you what, that might have had a little bit to do with a little bit of karma there. The play was, you know, that last pitch was in the dirt, and Wortman actually picked up the catcher's mask, dusted off, and gave it back to him. I'm thinking, why would you do that? Oh, fellow catcher taking care of his own, and it comes back to pay dividends. If you believe in that kind of thing, nice little drive right up the middle of the field, keeping the Black Sox alive. Nice gesture, regardless, though. Wortman helping out a catcher for the other team.
Well, it's always good to see the sportsmanship. You know,
Yes.
Obviously people want to win, and that's fine and dandy.
Oh!
But there's also more than that as well. You have the catching air and right, so what would have been a game-ending play. We'll keep this one going. Zwiener reaches on air. So we're still going.
Yeah, Spahnberg did a nice job locating it coming in. Didn't use that second hand, though. Got a little flashy, but then he had the gun to not allow the runner to score. Just a tough play for the Bombers defense. And Eggert thinking he got himself out of one. Well hit ball, though, regardless.
Caden Young at the plate is 1 for 2 tonight. Singled back in the 5th. And that one gets through.
Look out.
Runner going home, the tag is on, and that will end the ball game. So your final score will be 12-1. The Black Sox don't get shut out, but they still get 10 run. The Bombers get the victory here in 6 off of a complete game performance by Adam Eggert. Don't go anywhere. Our post-game show is coming up next.
What does farming mean to you? For most, it's hard work, dedication, and livelihood. Unfortunately, that also comes with risk. At Nebraska Crop Insurance in Beatrice, they know the non-stop dedication involved to keep your family protected from that risk and ensure their livelihood. Not only do they know everything about the coverage you need, they're also farmers themselves. So protect what means the most to you with the agent who knows what it means to be a farmer. Nebraska Crop Insurance, 615 Dorsey Street in Beatrice.
Have you ever wondered what's behind the doors of Valley Vet Fashion Direct in Marysville? See, this isn't just a vet supply store. They carry a large selection of all kinds of boots, work, fashion, or casual, for all ages. Make sure you check out the sales selection to steal a deal. Perfect your look with a variety of jeans, shirts, and accessories. And if you can't find your size in the store, chances are they have it in their huge warehouse. Valley Vet Fashion Direct on Highway 36 in Marysville, open 7 days a week.
When you want to wear your pride on your sleeve, true Nebraskans turn to NebraskaScreenPrinting.com for the latest screen printing and embroidery design. View hundreds of designs or upload your own for any school activity, sport, booster club, or business. We can do it all in whatever color your pride comes in. Get your group order in for your event or team at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com today for a fast and convenient turnaround. We're custom sports screen printing and embroidery at NebraskaScreenPrinting.com. Proud to be Nebraskan.
Welcome back. Brandon Axman, Andy Klassen with you, wrapping up our coverage here of the Corn Belt League Baseball. Run rule here by the Bombers, number 3 taking down the Black Sox. Let's take a look at our top plays of the game. Number 2 versus number 3, Thursday night baseball on News Channel Nebraska. The Bombers and the Black Sox going at it. Black Sox number 2, Bombers number 3. So we're here in the top of the 2nd. And you have this one put down by Caleb Lemon. A wild throw gets away from the pitcher, and that allows the first runs of the game to come across. Gage Julin trucking around third all the way from first. Gets the Bombers on the board. Next at bat, Tanner Lemon, blooper. Drops in there, ends up being a double, and another run comes across. This time it's Lemon who scores, so make it 2-0 Bombers. Now, we head to the top of the 4th, 3-0. You have a sac fly here from Joey Barrel. And the tag up, that's Julin again coming in there and scoring for the Bombers. Julin was hit twice, and he also came around to score twice. This one gets through the middle, and this will make it 5-0 here on that hit by Danny Spahnberg. Now to the top of the 6th, the Bombers continuing to roll. Tanner Black with an RBI single. Bases loaded, no outs, and this inning is where the Bombers really put the pedal to the metal. Here's Danny Spahnberg, a 2-run single. He was 3 for 4 on the night. And this one really opened things up. In fact, the Bombers batted through in the 6th inning. That Spahnberg hit set things up. We're now in double digits. And you have Brennan Cassio putting one up the middle, an RBI single as well. And you're kind of getting the the gist of this one. 7 runs for the Bombers in that 6th inning. And you sit down your batters. Adam Eggert, a great performance, goes a complete game. And how about a way to end it? A play at the plate. Black Sox getting a little bit greedy. They do get 1 on the board, but that tagout ends the game. Your final score, 12-1. The Bombers gain a whole game on the Black Sox in a 2-3 matchup. Well, Andy Klassen is down on the field with head coach Austin Alexander. Let's head to him for our coaches post-game show, brought to you by Sarpy County Tourism. Stay, play, and plan your getaway at GoSarpy.com.
Thank you, Brandon. We're down alongside the field here with winning head coach Austin Alexander of the Bombers. Won in convincing fashion here, 12-1. What are your initial thoughts?
Oh, we played really well. We did the little things right. Guys got on base. We hit behind the runner. Pitchers filled up the zone. Adam pitched phenomenal tonight. We made plays behind him. We just did the little things right. We didn't go crazy, but we just did the simple things, that made the fundamental plays, just did the little things tonight.
Yeah, one of the things we talked about quite often was the performance from Eggert, your pitcher. Talk about him a little bit, because he got in some jams there, led a couple runners on base, but he was able to fight his way out of it.
Yeah, Adam's a guy you'd love to see on the mound too. His presence he brings every pitch, he's attacking the mitt. And Adam's the type of pitcher when guys get in scoring position, his game levels up. And you love that as a coach. You love that competitor edge to come out, and the game's getting tight, but he's staying even keel, and he just bumps his level up and learns. He just figures it out. Figures a way to get outs, you know.
And we got to talk about the offense, because that always helps the pitching out too, especially there in the 6th inning. You manufacture 7 runs on 5 hits, really opened the game up.
Yeah. I liked it. I mean, it wasn't we weren't just smoking the ball. The pitcher was kind of in and out of the zone, but I was happy we took advantage of that. We weren't going up to the plate like we usually do, over aggressive, forcing the game. Tonight we just let the pitcher come to us. We swung at good pitches. We didn't chase the stuff out of the zone. We kind of understood our approaches a lot better tonight, you know.
And what does this type of a win do for your club? You know, you guys in the Black Sox sitting 2-3, second half of the season, you gain a full game head-to-head here tonight.
What's it mean for us?
Yeah.
We just got to keep playing good baseball, you know. I mean, after tonight, we leave the field, it's all over, you know. It's all over with it. Tomorrow, we're going to have a game at 5 o'clock, I'm pretty sure. We got to show up tonight. It's the same thing, you know. Just playing the little thing, or doing the little things right, playing the game well. After tonight, that 12-1 score's good, but it's over with after tonight, you know.
And what can you tell me about tonight's play of the game? Danny Spahnberg, hot bat, 3 for 4, 3 RBIs.
Yeah, Danny's great, man. He's got a lot of tools. He's fast. He's got a good arm. I mean, when he gets on base, he can take any bag at any time. You know, he's the perfect leadoff guy you want. You know, especially at center field too. He can track down balls. Just got to control him a little bit. You know, got to control him on the base path a little bit. But he's great. Danny's great.
Coach, thank you for your time. Congratulations on the win.
Thanks, Brandon. Appreciate you.
All right, let's bring in our player of the game, Danny Spahnberg. Let's run down this stat line here. 3 for 4, 3 RBIs, 2 run scores. What was your approach at the plate tonight, and what was working? It seemed like everything.
Yeah, so, I mean, Austin, he helped me with my swing the past couple days. I've been going through a little slump throughout the season here and there, but overall he helped me get my hands through the zone, stay calm and collected, just breathe, stay calm, and just focus on the baseball and just try to hit it. So that's what I was doing, and it was working.
You guys obviously had a lot of fun out there tonight. Opened this one up, won in convincing fashion, 12-1.
Yeah.
Can't let you off the hook there, though. What happened the latter half of the game there? A little bit of an error out there in right field.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can't be perfect. It just might have taken my eye off it for a second, just hit the wrong part of the glove and missed it. I mean, just only can blame myself and just get better as we go.
I was just giving you a bad time
it's all
there.
good, though.
No, but this is a big game for you guys. You're trailing the Black Sox. You guys are sitting 2-3. Ask your coach, going to ask you, what does this type of a win do for your team, you know, especially in the second half of the season here?
You know, win's always good, but, I mean, baseball's baseball. It doesn't matter if the team's better than you or if you're better than them. Mm-hmm. If you can't perform, then you can't play, and we performed, and hopefully we can just keep this little hot streak going and just keep balling, so, yeah.
And Eggert was dealing at the plate, but you guys were doing well at the plate as batters. What was the key? Because you guys were tacking on runs throughout here tonight.
I just think staying calm, just letting the pitcher come to you. I mean, they were hitting the zone, but they weren't being perfect up there. So, I mean, you just got to wait for them to come to you, and then you just capitalize on their mistakes, and that's how you just win ball games. So.
And to kind of piggyback on that, what has to continue to keep this hot streak going after the All-Star break?
I just think if our pitchers can stay up and just keep them low runs, or we're definitely going to be hitting the ball and just keep on winning. So hopefully that keeps on happening. So, yeah.
Danny, congratulations on the heck of a game and the victory.
Thank you very much.
All right, Brandon, let's send it back up to you in the booth to wrap this one up.
Thank you, Andy, and again, congratulations to Danny Spahnberg on that great performance, and also Adam Eggert going the complete game performance, 12-1, your final. Bombers getting the victory over the Black Sox. A reminder that you want to tune into News Channel Nebraska tomorrow. We will be televising the Cornhusker State Games opening ceremonies live from Lincoln. Our coverage begins at 8 p.m. Central. There's going to be skydivers. There's going to be a Guinness Book of World Record axe throwing attempt. There's going to be motocross and all sorts of fun stuff. Oh yes, fireworks at the very end as well. So tomorrow, 8 p.m., tune into NCN for that. And also previewing what we have coming up this weekend, we have Kearney Cruise Night. So if you are a hot rod, old-time cars lover, we'll be in Kearney Saturday for that parade. And that parade is at 5 p.m. Central. So a whole listing of things to do this weekend on NCN. Special thanks, as always, to our terrific crew, giving you all the great shots here of our broadcast. Tyler Lechner and Connor Luby in the truck. For Andy Klassen, I am Brandon Axamit. We will see you in Lincoln on Friday.